Hey everyone, I'm Emil Ennis Jr. back here with Clever News. And nearly a year after Corey LeBerry tragically died in a car accident, Daniel Silva, the driver of the car, released a video apologizing for what happened, but it wasn't exactly well received among fans. So last year was extremely difficult for many reasons, but the family of YouTuber and social media star Corey LeBerry suffered an especially tragic blow after he was killed in a car crash after his 25th birthday party in May. People magazine reported that Corey's friend, Ink Master star Daniel Silva, was driving a 2020 McLaren 600 LT at night following Corey's birthday party when he surpassed the legal speed limit and lost control of the car. Daniel, who had been seen drinking prior to getting in the car, ultimately ran off the road, collided with the stop sign and a tree while Corey was sitting in the passenger seat. Upon impact, Daniel reportedly attempted to flee the scene until witnesses stopped him. Corey was transported to a local hospital and later pronounced dead, with the cause listed as multiple blunt force injuries. Back in August, just over 3 months after Corey's tragic death, Daniel was sentenced to 4 years in state prison for second-degree murder. However, the sentence was suspended until he later pled no contest to one felony count of gross vehicular manslaughter and received 364 days in jail, 5 years probation, 250 hours of community service, and a suspended prison sentence of 4 years. Now, over the past few months, Daniel has been flying under the radar, and rightfully so, but in a new video posted to YouTube titled, "I Love You, Corey," Daniel issues an apology to Corey along with his family, friends, and fans for the accident, and read a letter that Corey's parents sent the judge that got his case moved down from second-degree murder to manslaughter. The 10-minute video was shared on Tuesday as Daniel also addressed the allegations that he fled the scene at the time of the crash, as well as the accusations he was under the influence while driving.
But to be completely honest, I have no clear memory of what happened immediately after the accident.
Daniel went on to explain that because he suffered a broken hip and ribs, internal bleeding, as well as a severe concussion, he is unable to recall exactly what happened, but explained to fans that, quote, "I know I'm not the type of person that would leave a friend in a situation like that, and if I was not disoriented, I'd have done everything in my power to help Corey." Daniel was also quick to blame the media for spreading misinformation a few months after the crash, and in the letter that he read from Corey's family attorney, many other factors were to blame, including the fact that Daniel wasn't familiar with the horsepower of his brand new car, and the road in which they were traveling, and its accident-prone roads. As far as his alleged alcohol content, the letter also revealed that his blood alcohol levels were likely under that of the legal limit, which was one of the many factors that led to a less severe sentence. The letter went on to allude to the fact that Corey's family was extremely understanding and was willing to settle with what they believed Corey would have wanted for his friend, reading, quote, "The LeBerry family believes that Corey would not want to see Mr. Silva in prison for what now appears to be a tragic accident." However, Daniel's apology was met with intense backlash amongst fans, who began accusing him of taking none of the blame for literally killing his so-called best friend. One user tweeted, "Did Daniel Silva forget that he was trying to run away and escape the scene? And he was the one that was sent to jail? He blamed Corey for his own death, and he lied about everything. Silva should rot in jail for the rest of his life." Another person wrote, "You can't post a YouTube apology for killing someone. You don't get to act like the victim and say Corey was your best friend when you ran away from the accident." Corey's Reality House co-star and fellow YouTuber Elijah Daniel also spoke out in pure disgust after hearing Daniel's apology, urging him to move out of the city and let Corey's loved ones grieve in peace. He also shared a screenshot of a message he wrote saying, "You are disgusting. You will not and do not deserve a career or comeback. I will make sure of that. Stop speaking on Corey's name." And this fan summed up the general consensus of what basically everyone was feeling, writing, "Daniel Silva can go to hell, disrespectfully." The comments on Daniel's video have since been turned off, likely due to the criticism from fans who would like to make it clear that Corey's name should never come from his mouth ever again. As always, we here at Clever are sending our love and deepest condolences to Corey's family and loved ones, and feel free to share your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clever News. Bye, y'all.